Hey guys, welcome to WOD Blog Tuesday, week after Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody ate a lot, had a great time. Today we have a really long one, and it's pretty heavy too. So the first thing we're going to do is have the trainer for whichever class you're in spend a little bit of time with you on proper setup and positioning for squat clean and front squat, since the weight's pretty heavy today. So in its entirety, the WOD is going to be a 20-minute AMRAP of 7 front squats, bar starting on the ground, 11 burpees, lateral jump over the bar, and 15 pull-ups. Keep going for 20 minutes, as many rounds as possible. So one of the most important things that we want to focus on in the front squat specifically, 2 things. The chest stays vertical and the elbows stay high. They kind of go one and the same. If your elbows drop, your chest is going to drop, and if your chest drops, your elbows drop. It's really hard to keep high elbows when the chest is coming forward. So what we really want to be able to focus on is keeping the chest vertical. You can actually see this in an air squat as well. Vertical chest here, meaning that I'm not coming down here with my air squat. And then also making sure that the elbows stay high throughout that squat. So if we're here, when we squat, the chest is vertical, the knees stay out, and notice the elbows stay up and the chest stays up. If I were to descend into my front squat with my chest coming forward, no matter how hard I try to fight those elbows up, you can see that the elbows end up down. So we really want to shift that position so that we're here and can travel vertically up and down, keeping the bar in our plane of our body. So the way this thing's going to roll, starting with 7 front squats, it's 185 pounds for guys, 115 pounds for ladies. You're going to want to scale this weight to probably the heaviest weight that you can make for 7 reps unbroken. You don't want to be starting a set where you can get through the first round unbroken and suddenly by round 3 you're doing 3 front squats and having to drop the bar and clean it back up again and doing 2 more and cleaning the bar and dropping it again, etc. So when we approach that bar, you can get the bar up in 2 ways. Make sure you have your hook grip, all the things Andrew's talked about in the snatch, tight back, weight in the midfoot, and you can either come up with a power clean up to your rack position and then set yourself and go into your front squats from here, or you can do your first front squat as a squat clean, and that will count as front squat number 1. You'll only have to do 6 more. If we do that, remember all your proper clean technique, curve those wrists over, weight in the front to midfoot, back nice and tight, let the bar float back into the body, jump shrug, down into that front squat, rep 1, 2, 3, etc. So we're going to get through 7 total front squats. Then we're going to drop the bar, and we're going to begin burpees over the bar. So lay down one side of the bar, chest hits the ground, keep everything nice and tight, up, jump over the bar, down to the other side, up, jump over the bar. Things to focus on the burpee, jumping and landing off 2 feet. We want to make sure that we're not stepping over the bar, or just stepping over without even leaving the ground. And you do not need to jump and clap at the top or anything like that. In fact, you can roll through these things pretty well if you can just stay low and stay closer to the ground, makes the movement much faster. So I'll do about 2 or 3 reps here. Down. Like so. Trying to get through 11 burpees as quickly as you can. After you complete the 11th burpee, we're going to come on over and hit 15 pull-ups. Standard scaling applies, guys. If you need a band, make sure you have a band set up so that you can get through 15 reps. You can do jumping pull-ups as well if you need to, holding onto that bar and using your legs to kind of help push you up, getting through 15 pull-ups. Standard kip is always an option. If you're comfortable with the kipping motion, make sure those legs come down in front of you so you can rotate right back into that next kip, push away from the bar at the top. And as usual, butterfly pull-ups will be acceptable. Please make sure that you're popping those hips and keeping a good rotation with your legs, making sure that every rep that chin gets above the bar. A lot of times recently with people just learning butterflies, we've been seeing people not quite getting high enough. So make sure that you finish that pull with your arms and pop your hips fully so that if you're doing a butterfly pull-up, make sure that you get above the bar So 7 front squats, 11 burpees over the bar, 15 pull-ups, 20-minute AMRAP, and we'll see you Tuesday.